Ugarte. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Matheus Cunha. He's found some space. Kamada. Richards. Doucouré. Mitchell forwards and with intent. Now it's Mateta. Pino. Over to the left. Sarr. And he's got his... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Casemiro. Ugarte. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Ugarte. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Munoz hangs one in. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pino. Richards. Doucouré. Lerma. Doucouré. Lerma. Doucouré. Kamada. Plays it through. Hit into the middle. Maguire attempts a clearance. Yeremy Pino. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lerma played out towards the right wing. Mateta, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kamada! Mazraoui. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good ball. That was very necessary. And played it back swiftly. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Shot, surely! And it's hoisted clear. Getting this one clear. Yeremy Pino. Spread out to the left. Now it's Lerma. Lerma. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sarr. And the counter is on. He's beaten the last man. Richards did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Corey calmly anticipates. Maguire. Mazraoui. Ugarte. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Oh, it's played into the area. What a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lerma. Corey. Lerma. Sarr. Kamada. Now it's Mateta. Oh, that's neat. Sarr's... It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Mazraoui. Ugarte. Sarr did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Doucouré shifted upfield. And it's Kamada. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's in here!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Richards. Doucouré. Moved on forwards. Maguire is there, and he can get that clear. Šeško. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Gehi. Decore. Mitchell. Sarr. Mitchell, aim forwards. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Richards, Lerma, Munoz, and it's Munoz, Kamada, now it's Sarr, Mazraoui, looking here to chip it through, that's going to go a long way. Ugarte. And they've got Reed. Richards. Gehi. Quality ball. Mateta is onto it in a flash. Decore. Sarr. Sarr looking up to see who wants it. Mateta. Out to the left it goes. Sarr, and that's aimed into the middle. Mazraoui. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. He's being urged. Manchester Cunha! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Decore. Richards. Lerma. Gehi. Decore. And it's played forward. Mateta. Now it's Mateta, played out wide. And here's Pino. Maguire gets rid without sophistication. Bruno Fernandes. Sarr looking for a runner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Sarr. Sarr. Extravagant effort! It's off target and by quite a way. Casemiro.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
That's a good run down the left. And that is out of play. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Mateta. Played out to the right. Munoz. Now the ball. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Casemiro. Shaw. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Can he latch on to this? Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. Header! Cleared away. Tino gently done. Mateta. Doucouré. And it's played forward. Mateta, now he's off and running. Maguire came forwards. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Well, they can break here. Kamada. That has been cut short. So what can they make of it? Takes a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kamada. Now it's Mateta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And it's Kamada. And here's Kamada. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Can he finish? Decore shifted upfield. Casemiro. Stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Casemiro. Swings it across. Yehi with the clearance. Lerma. Munoz. Moved on forwards. Mateta chasing after it. Ugarte. Casemiro. Mathias Cunha. And it's Shaw. Ugarte. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Sarr has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Manchester United are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short. Munoz. And here's Mateta. Decent chance! Martinez. Casemiro. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, nice interception. Kamada wins the duel this time. Yeremy Pino. Now it's Mateta. He has found the way through. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha, clearly not happy with that. He can get that clear. Ball driven towards the... climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lerma. Decore. Gehi shifted upfield. Lerma. Mitchell aim forwards. Mateta. And that could set him on his way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Lerma. Kamada. Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kamada plays it short. Kamada. That is lovely. Decore. And the shot!
Decore just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Shaw. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Cleared away. Now it's Matheus Cunha. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! Jeremy Pino. Kamada. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Maguire forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. It's run loose here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Sarr. Terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mitchell. Sarr. Time and again they are repelled. Šeško. Maguire. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Casemiro, gently done. Over to the left. Matthews Cunha! Henderson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Back in once more. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Jeremy Pino.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Martinez. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Matthews Cunha. Shaw looking to hit the byline here. Lerma does really well to win the ball there. Mateta finds himself offside. Maguire. And it's Mazraoui. That's tidy. Can he deliver? He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matthews Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Richards. Munoz. And he goes cross-field. Sarr. Kamada. Casemiro, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yehi. Mitchell. Sarr. Sarr goes on a charge down the left. Mitchell. That's been drilled forward. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Nice control. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Chance! Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Jeremy Pino. Pino making good progress on the right-hand side. Jeremy Pino. Munoz. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kamada, and it's Kamada. Out to the right, so who's he picking out? Kamada, oh, shooting chance! Kamada goes short. Richards. Decore. And here's Mateta. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Maguire shifted upfield. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately he's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Sarr, forwards and with intent. He's got away. Out to the left it goes. Serves up across, and he shoots! Great football, shot and save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the keeper beats it away. Sarr. And here's Kamada. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Martinez. Shaw. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Yehi. Munoz. And it's Pino. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Kamada! Kamada! Maguire. Casemiro. Martinez moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. it's Mateta. Casemiro. Maguire. Has a look and plays it forward.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bruno Fernandes. Rawi. Time to deliver. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Sarr. Mitchell. There's a probing ball. Now it's Mateta. Mateta spread out to the left. And it's Kamada. And here's Kamada. And here's Pino. Kamada. He's had a shot! And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mitchell wins the duel this time. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! He'll try to keep this alive. Looking for a decent ball in. Lerma forwards and with intent. Mateta. That's a good run he's making there. Pino. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Clears it away. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. There will be a throw-in. It's come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. That has been knocked clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arteta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Incoming delivery. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Kamada. Kamada shifted upfield. That's well done, really robust. Bruno Fernandes. Mesraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Here's a shot! That tested the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Lerma. And it's Pino. Kamada, and can he finish it? Bruno Fernandes. And he's running through. And he should have made it four.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Decore. Sarr. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Shaw played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Going to be disappointed with that. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. That's a cute ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruno Fernandes played with finesse. A look! Can he finish? They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Casemiro with a definite fell there. Sheshko. Maguire, aim forwards. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Shaw, who's set up one goal so far. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Yeremy Pino. And here's the chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Really well cleared. That's a throw. And it's Mazraoui. He is just caressing the ball. Can he stop it going out? Kamada, and now the breakaway. Pino. Mateta. And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is a great... Tries a shot! Deftly away. Matheus Cunha, over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he thumps it clear. Casemiro have it back and can go again. Lerma forwards and with intent. Mateta. Yeremy Pino. Pino. That's good play. Drives it in. Casemiro tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. And the shot's Mateta! It's a promising run he's making on the right. Delivered in. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mateta. He's cut it out. Matheus Cunha. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Munoz. And here's Mateta. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. Shaw, nicely aimed pass. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Kamada. Lerma. Sarr going full steam ahead down the left flank. Very nicely done. Here's Mateta. Mateta is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kamada with the short one. He's there to get rid. And it's going to be another corner. Very neat. Richards. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Lerma showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Munoz getting this one clear. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Casemiro, that's really well manoeuvred. Cross goes in there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Gets it away. Mitchell. Sarr shifted upfield. Doucouré gently done. And that has been cleared. Doucouré laid out to the left flank. Kamada. And here's Mateta. Šeško. And it's Pino. Kamada. Rescue approach does pay off here. Matheus Cunha are looking to break at pace. Oh, no question, that's a foul. this one clear. Kamada, chance here to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Do have a chance to counter here. Clipped into space. Can he get onto this? Šeško! Cross. Cleared without complication. Casemiro. Referee's given a throw. Mitchell, Sarr, it's a good run down the left-hand side. Sarr, and here's Mateta, Kamada! And that has faded wide. Mazraoui. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Kamada. Laid back in. Out to the left it goes. Kamada. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Mitchell have it back and can go again. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maguire. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sarr. Now it's Mateta. Šeško. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Nicely intercepted. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Shaw. Mazraoui. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Munoz. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, shifted upfield. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casemiro. He's gone for goal! Pino. Now it's Mateta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Back into the middle. Shaw gets it away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Munoz forwards and with intent. Pino, he's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And it's to Corre. Lerma. And here's Mateta. Oh, good spread. So much time and space here. Shaw defending his corner. Kamada! Thinks about the shoots! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes takes a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Casemiro makes the interception. Matheus Cunha, and there's the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble! And a chance! Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Great defending, strong and determined. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Šeško clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Lerma. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Munoz goes forward. It's Munoz. Mateta. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Martinez. And that's really well manoeuvred. to the left. Shaw. Lerma. Could move up a gear here. Kamada. Oh, that's a nice ball. Sarr. Goes down, but nothing given. Bruno Fernandes. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Sarr. And the shot! Maguire, aim forwards. Shaw. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mateta. Caresses it through. And the finish! Lisandro Martinez gets good distance on it. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Munoz charging forward down that flank. Cross it goes. Some good work on the right flank here. Here comes the cross. Munoz, forwards and with intent. Jeremy Pino. Šeško. And it's Shaw. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Lerma. Jeremy Pino. Lerma. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mateta. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mateta. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Casemiro. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Tries a deft little ball. Munoz is there and he can get that clear. Shaw. Can he deliver? Now here's the delivery. Bruno Fernandes, shot a goal! Chance, surely! Matheus Cunha does really well to win the ball there. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's been taken short. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Decore. Sarr. Maguire tries to clear. Matheus Cunha, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sarr. Kamada. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Ladies and gentlemen, please watch the screen for the latest travel information on.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Maguire. Richards cuts it out. Decore. Sarr. Mitchell. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Shaw. Casemiro. Shaw. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Munoz. And it's Pino. Sarr. Arteta. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Decore. Sarr. Crunching tackle. Mazraoui. Maguire. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Mazraoui. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Played in by... Up he goes! Yeremy Pino. Decore. And it's played forward. Kamada shifted upfield. Mazraoui. Deftly away. Decore wins the duel this time. Well, that is not the best ball, as he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Matheus Cunha. That's been slipped through. Manchester United have a free kick. He's in a good position here. Matheus Cunha! Oh, denied at the last. Bruno Fernandes goes short. And it's Mazraoui. There's the shot! Sarr. Mitchell. Richards, gently done. Now it's Mateta, out to the left it goes. Šeško. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Could be danger here. And it's played forward. Applies the finish! Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Searching pass he's played there. It's a goal kick. Lerma. Munoz. And it's Pino. Lerma forwards and with intent. Shaw. Casemiro. Maguire. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Maguire moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Richards getting this one clear. Mitchell. Sarr. Mitchell gently done. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Šeško moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Decore forwards and with intent. Lovely, now then. Richards with the clearance. Lerma. Sarr. Šeško could move up a gear here. Richards. Yehi. Decore. Munoz. Lerma. Played into space. Tino. And he's managed to get free. Matheus Cunha, and it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mitchell shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Šeško do have a chance to counter here. Shaw. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Time to deliver. Munoz does really well to win the ball there. Munoz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Sarr. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. That's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Lerma. Munoz. Richards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that's well seen too. Ooh, delicate chip through. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Munoz. Yeremy Pino. Munoz. Lerma. Over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Sarr. Oh, played through for the wide man. Sarr, he's found a way through. He's having a shot! Maguire. Nasraoui. And he's picked out the run. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for a shot! Kamada, and they can counter here. Doucouré, and it's played forward. Mateta. Mateta forwards and with it, and the shot! Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Shaw going full tilt down the left. Matheus Cunha!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Doucouré gently done. Sarr. Sar's cross. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Munoz played back in. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Jeremy Pino. Mateta. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Here comes another cross. And the counter is on. Shaw. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That has been knocked clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. This might and the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Really well cleared. Now the cross. Lerma can get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mateta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, they can break here. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Sarr. Mitchell. Decent progress down the left. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Richards cuts out the pass. Mitchell forwards and with intent. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Succumbs to the pressure. Mateta. Casemiro is the guilty party there. momentary. Sarr crosses it in. Doucouré shifted upfield. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Tino. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mitchell makes the interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Maguire. Casemiro. It's gone out for a throw-in. Šeško. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. That's an excellent interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Calmly anticipates. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Yehi.
Manchester United will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Manchester United, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shaw. Casemiro, gently done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's a dangerous ball. Good chance here! Doucouré, oh, good-looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mateta, over to the left. Mazraoui is there, and he can get that clear. Mitchell, now here's the delivery. Casemiro. Kamada. That looks a good... Tries a shot! Kamada with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Kamada. Richards. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Casemiro. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. And no That is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here. Chance here to counter. Kamada. It's Pino. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Corey. Yehi forwards and with intent. Here's Mateta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Maciej Cunha. Now it's Mateta. Casemiro wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Sarr. Looking to break at pace. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Sarr. Lobbed in behind. Looking for a decent ball in. Sarr's cross. Bayindir sends that a long way. Richards. Yeremy Pino. Munoz. Yeremy Pino. Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Defending of the desperate variety. Sarr. Mitchell, it's a sharp pass. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Doucouré. Sarr. And here's Mateta. Mateta, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out towards the flank. Doucouré tries to dink it through. Shaw getting this one clear. And the shots!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Still trying to make a game of this. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Oh, such a clever touch. Shaw delivers. Mitchell is there and he can get that clear. Richards. Lerma. Richards. Decore. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Shifted upfield. Maciej Cunha! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Maciej Cunha, no way through, so back it comes. Goes for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lerma. Richards. Richards, gently done. Now it's Sarr. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bruno Fernandes. Maciej Cunha. And he's heaved it away. Šeško! That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Šeško, spread out to the left. Shaw. Nice physical challenge. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gehi, long ball upfield. Decore. Richards. Lerma. Out to the left it goes. The pass has gone astray. And they've got a throw. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Shaw. Casemiro. Martinez. Maguire. Played towards the front line. Gehi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mateta. Now it's Kamada. Mateta! Good spread. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. So what can they make of this? Richards, driven forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? And it's Munoz, played towards the other side. Sarr, lovely feet. And here's Kamada. Lerma, knocks it out wide. Mitchell. Hangs in across.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Pino. Out to the right. Kamada. Jeremy Pino. Lerma. Martinez, Lisandro Martinez chooses to go cross-field. Maguire, up towards the front line. And it's Shaw. Oh, sweet feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tino gets it clear. It's lofted through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sarr. Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Maguire. Lisandro Martinez, played over towards the opposite flank. Maguire. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mitchell. Sarr. Good play on the left-hand side here. Could go all the way here. Sarr crosses it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Munoz moved on forwards. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Chance to play it in. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes! Sarr. That looks a cracking ball. Kamada could try cutting inside here. And here's Kamada. Chance! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Maguire, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Maguire, aim forwards, nicely intercepted. Jeremy Pino. Casemiro goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Šeško. Richards, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gehi forwards and with intent. And here's Mateta. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Disappointing. It's anyone's ball now. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nketiah. Tino. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There are a few waiting for it. Balls gets his head on it! Needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Martinez, and it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lerma tries making a foray down the right. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Probing pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Doucouré forwards and with intent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rawi. Great run on the overlap here. Doucouré. Mitchell. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez, Casemiro, Maguire, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Sarr, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kamada. Danger averted for now. Sarr. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Šeško goes for the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nketiah. We expected better, and so did he. Casemiro. Really well manoeuvred. Shaw shifted upfield. Šeško. Mitchell gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Kamada. And they can counter here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mitchell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maguire. He's fizzed it forward. Šeško. Played out to the right. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, played into space. Matheus Cunha! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Munoz. And it's Pino. Kamada, it's a delicate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bayindir, long ball by the goalkeeper. Lerma. Aim forwards. Now it's Pino. Munoz played out towards the right wing. Pino. Oh, it's played into the area. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking...
There's the header! Munoz is there, and he can get that clear.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Martinez. Casemiro moved on forwards, and that's put paid to a promising move. Jeremy Pino, Munoz, Gehi shifted upfield. Diogo Dalot. Maguire is onto it in a flash. Martinez. Casemiro. Played out wide. Munoz goes down, but nothing given. Jeremy Pino. Played towards the other side. Sarr. Kamada. He can get that clear. And here's Kamada. Nketiah played out to the left flank. What about this cross? Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Nketiah was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Šeško. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bruno Fernandes! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Decore. Mitchell. Sarr. Nketiah tries to dink it through. Sarr. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the cross comes in. Bayindir claims it, safe hands. Shaw. Really well manoeuvred. Mitchell. Strong running down that left flank. Sarr. He is just caressing the ball. It's Nketiah! Oh, terrific save. Šeško. Lerma forwards and with intent. Sarr. And it's Pino. Nketiah into the channel. Sarr. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Šeško. Mitchell does really well to win the ball there. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Let's a look and plays it forward. Nketiah works it out wide. That's tidy. He whips it across. And that has been cleared. They've played it short. Munoz. Out to the right. Cross to the back post. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Cross in, looks like a header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Jeremy Pino. Kamada. Now it's Nketiah. And the keeper has it. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Oh, this looks sharp. Richards, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Kamada. Sarr. Herring after the ball here. Oh, that is asking. He's shooting! He's put it wide. Mitchell cuts it out. Sarr. Bruno Fernandes. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Nketiah. And here's Nketiah. He is through here. And they've got rid. That's been won straight back. Nice looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Time to deliver. Sarr, and that's aimed into the middle. Sarr, in once more. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Kamada with the short one. Foot in. Doucouré. Oh, that's nice. Mitchell. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lerma. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. Casemiro. Martinez. Well read, nice interception. Zirkzee. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good take, Zirkzee! Brought out the best in the keeper. Sarr. Diogo Dalot with the slide tackle there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha, great defending, strong and determined. Oh, they could be caught out here. Could have here their final chance. Oh, smashing header! And that's wide. That is a little undercooked. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that was very necessary. And here's Nketiah. Oh, good spread. Munoz. Cross goes in there. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Zirkzee. Casemiro. Yehi. Decore. Mitchell. Sarr. Nicely intercepted. Maguire. Martinez. And it's played forward. Shaw. Martinez. Maguire. Nicely aimed pass. That is lovely. Proves too strong. Decore. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Zirkzee. Yehi. Mitchell gently done. And it's Kamara. Here's Nketiah. Now it's Pino. Munoz, back when it goes. Lerma, laid back in, clipped into space. He thumps it clear. That's a cute ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Richards, and the keeper's got it again. Richards forwards and with intent. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble